As I was thinking about what I was going to be talking to you all about today, the topic really came to my mind of words and the impact that our words have. Not only positive words and words of encouragement, but especially the words of negativity, the times that we, without thinking, we just go off and we say something derogatory or rude or disrespectful or even just inconsiderate, and the lasting impact that those words will have. I heard it said once that you might not remember all the good things that somebody said about you, but you'll definitely remember all the bad things. And that just goes to honestly show how much when someone says something, whether or not they're thinking about it, people will take it to heart. And that's honestly oftentimes the root of people's insecurities, are because in the past people have said things to them or about them that have left such an impact. And so the topic in the passage we'll be talking about today is from James chapter 3. Basically, guys, the long and short of it, our words, positive and negative, have very big, long-lasting impacts.
The Bible even says that our tongue is like a fire.
Starting right here, it says, "See how great a forest is set aflame by such a small fire. And the tongue is a fire, the very world of iniquity. The tongue is set among our members as that which defiles the entire body and sets on fire the course of our life and is set on fire by hell."
And so you picture this tree, right? Thriving. If you were to set fire to this tree that is growing up and has hopes and dreams of one day being a great oak, or maybe a palm tree, whatever it dreams of being, its dreams are crushed because of one small little flame that started at the bottom. And that's just a little bit of an analogy to show us how important our words are.
That tree's not real. So don't be deceived by Jeff's lies from his tongue.
It would be bad if that was set on fire. It would just melt into a puddle of plastic.
Our negative words have an effect, but there's also the flip side of that, and that is that our positive words have an effect. And even though those people aren't more likely to remember those as much as they are something derogatory that we say to them, it's still very, very important that we're constantly building each other up. The Bible says in Proverbs 3, it says, "Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is the power of your hand to do it." And so if you see someone doing something right, congratulate them. It's so motivational, and despite all the bad things, it gives you that little bit of hope, that seed of hope, that here's someone that believes in me. Here's someone that noticed something that I did or something that you did, and they actually took the time to come out and encourage you and say, "Hey, I noticed that. Great job, you're doing amazing, you're doing a great job. I noticed that." So don't think that what you're doing is going unnoticed. Whatever it is, our words are so very important, and they can be used, like the Bible says in James 3, they can be used to tear people down and curse men and to bless God. So let's focus on blessing people.
So I don't know about you, but sometimes for me, when I have thoughts about myself, whether that's a good thing, like an accomplishment that I'm proud of that day, or whether that's something where I'm comparing myself to someone else and I'm saying, I'm less accomplished than he is, or I'm less pretty than she is, or whatever it could be. When I turn that thought into something that I speak, it goes from just being something that can pass by and I can brush it off, to something that kind of sticks a little bit more when you speak it with words. You and I need to be remembering that we are made in the image of God, because we might be weak on our own, we might not be the best we can be, but if we've been saved, if we have God's Spirit in us helping us to grow into someone who looks more like Jesus every day, then what we say about ourselves, what we think about ourselves, should be a reflection of who we were made to be.
Have anybody here ever had their tongue set on fire? Because that hurts.
And just like that, we want you to realize that your words are important. Do you want to send someone set their tongue on fire? No. If you'd like to donate, Hope for Kids, we need a new table and 2 new chairs.
And a new elbow.
And a new director of family relations. So please contact us at 413-566-6291.